What's up guys, this is Reza Malayeri and we are here in Pattaya, Thailand at Max Muay Thai. We're going to be shooting some really high speed action photography. The A9III has global shutter, so all of these artificial lights in here, we're not going to have any issues with the flickering and the banding. And we also have a custom button on the front where I can toggle 120 FPS on and off. So when I'm in high burst mode, I don't have to shoot 120 all the time, only when I need it. Now, the A9III also has a really awesome feature for burst photography like this called pre-capture, where you can record up to 1 second of action prior to you pressing the trigger if you have that set in the camera. So you can go in the menu, you can set your pre-capture to be anywhere from 0.005 of a second all the way to 1 second prior to you pressing the shutter button. So all you have to do is half press while you're following the action, and if you see something you want to capture, you press the button and it'll capture all those images for however length of time that you set up to 1 second. So for the gear I'm going to be using for this shoot, we have the 24-70 GM Mark II lens from Sony. It's going to give me the full 120 frames per second performance on the A9III, and it's a great all-around lens to get everything from wide angle to medium telephoto. And I also have with me the 70-200 GM f2.8 Mark II, which is going to let me get some really tight shots. And then for low light, I have the 85mm f1.8, which is a great, lightweight, fast prime lens that is telephoto. So I might switch to that. For audio, we're using the ECM W2 BT wireless audio. I love this. It's super easy and convenient. It's on. Currently recording with the ZV-E1, and that's my audio setup. So for memory cards, I'm using CF Express Type A because I'm shooting a high frame rate burst and I want my buffer to clear so I don't miss any of the action. So I have both my slots filled with CFA cards here. I have Sony Top cards and I have Lexar memory as well. And yeah, so that's some of the gear. I typically shoot with a cage as well, but I wanted to have a lightweight setup for tonight that's easy to carry. I typically use a small rig cage, which I have one on my ZV-E1 right now. But right now we're just rocking it with a Peak Design leash strap so it doesn't fall off my hands. So that's the gear with the A9III for the still images and some of the video clips you'll see. But for the behind the scenes, we're recording with the ZV-E1 compact full frame camera that has amazing low light, and it has the 16-35 f2.8 G master lens on there, so we can get a wide angle. And I'm shooting at ISO 12,800, which is amazing for low light, really clean shots. And yeah, so that's the gear breakdown. Stay tuned for the action with the A9III here at Max Muay Thai in Pattaya, Thailand. Alright guys, we just finished shooting with the A9III at Max Muay Thai in Pattaya. It was absolutely amazing. We had 3 fight cards, lots of action, tons of burst shots. I even got some slow motion with S&Q. So one thing to keep in mind with A9III is that you want to use CFA cards. The burst mode uses a lot of memory really fast. So if you're shooting with A9III, make sure you have CFA so you can clear your buffer fast. And yeah, you have lots of different focusing modes. I was shooting with wide the whole time with tracking, and I think I got some amazing shots. So I hope you've enjoyed the showcase. This has been Reza Malayeri. We have a lot more coming for you with A9III in Thailand. Stay tuned and I will see you in the next video.